Have you ever noticed how some people change completely the moment you stop letting them control you? One day, they act like your closest friend, and the next, they become your worst enemy. It's not just a personality issue. It's a deeper truth that Islam helps us uncover. When someone filled with arrogance and pride, like a narcissist, loses their grip on you, they don't walk away silently. Instead, they begin to use emotional games, false kindness, blame, and manipulation to get back inside your mind. In this video, we explore what a narcissist does when they can't control you anymore, from pretending to be the victim to trying to isolate you from others. But we won't just explain their behavior. So, if you've ever felt confused by someone's sudden change or manipulation, if you've walked away from someone toxic and now they're using new tricks to get back into your life, this video is for you. You are not weak. You are waking up. And Islam gives you the strength to keep walking. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Explorers to keep learning how to protect your heart, grow your iman, and live with peace and power through the teachings of Islam. 1. They start lying about you. There is something deeply painful about being lied about, especially by someone you once trusted. It hurts not just because of the false words, but because the person spreading those lies once knew your heart, your silence, your truth. When a narcissist realizes they can no longer control you, when their words don't affect your peace anymore, and when your heart is no longer in their hands, they panic. They don't know how to handle losing that grip over you, so they begin using their tongue as a weapon. Not with honesty, not with accountability, but with lies. In their world, control is everything. Your freedom, your courage to walk away, your strength to say no, these are threats to their pride. And when pride is hurt, they begin looking for ways to destroy what they can't dominate. That's when the lying starts. They go to people around you, friends, family, co-workers, and paint a picture of you that is far from the truth. They say you were the one who caused problems. They claim you were the one who changed. They twist your moments of pain into stories of drama. They turn your healing into selfishness. And sadly, some people believe them. But let me tell you something. What others say about you means nothing if Allah knows the truth of your heart. You see, lies are heavy for the soul. They cannot float forever. They may rise quickly, but they fall hard and fast. And in the end, truth always stands tall, even if it takes time. So if someone is lying about you, don't panic. Don't lose sleep over their false stories. Don't spend your days trying to explain yourself to people who already made up their minds. Instead, trust the one who sees what is hidden and knows what is true. Allah. There may be days when you feel alone, when you hear whispers and rumors that hurt. You might ask yourself, why are they doing this to me? What did I ever do to deserve this? But remind yourself, this is not a punishment. This is a sign that you are growing, that you are no longer under the control of someone who thrived off your silence. They are lying because you are free, and that freedom scares them. The road to healing is not smooth. It comes with betrayal, misunderstandings, and heartbreak. But each lie told about you is a reminder that Allah is your protector. You don't have to defend yourself when Allah is your defender. You don't need to fight battles that He has already promised to handle. When people lie about you, keep your soul clean. Do not become like them. Do not lie in return. Do not curse. Do not spread more hate. Keep your tongue soft, your prayers strong, and your heart sincere. That's where your power lives. People may believe lies for a while, but they will see the truth in your actions, your peace, and your consistency. They will notice that the one who was blamed is actually the one who stayed silent with grace. That silence is louder than any accusation. So rise above their noise. When they speak lies, let your dignity speak louder. When they write stories, let your actions write better ones. You were not born to be understood by everyone. You were born to live with purpose. Don't lose that purpose chasing people who are running away from the truth. Let them lie. Let them speak. And you, Keep praying, keep healing, and keep walking forward, because nothing breaks the heart of a narcissist more than your peace without their presence. 2. They try to shame you publicly. One of the most painful experiences in life is being shamed in front of others. It's even worse when the person trying to embarrass you is someone who once smiled at you, someone who acted like they cared. When a narcissist sees that they can no longer control your emotions, they no longer own your reactions, and they can't push your buttons the way they used to, they get desperate. And in their desperation, they try to destroy what they couldn't control. That's when they begin to shame you publicly. They don't whisper their insults anymore. They make them loud. They want everyone to hear. In a gathering, they will throw in a sarcastic comment. In a group chat, they will hint something that stings. In front of your friends or family, they will say something that makes you feel small. And if they're really clever, they'll do it with a smile, as if it's just a joke. But your heart knows that wasn't a joke. That was a knife dressed in laughter. This tactic is cruel because it attacks your confidence. They want you to feel embarrassed, nervous, unsure of yourself. They want you to doubt your worth, to walk with your head down. They want others to see you the way they do, weak, wrong, and unworthy of respect. But here's the truth. People who try to shame others in public are actually trying to hide their own shame inside. The louder they try to humiliate you, the more they are covering their own insecurity. But you are not defined by their words. You are not measured by their jokes. You are not shaped by their insults. You are shaped by your strength, your faith, and your ability to stay calm when someone tries to throw you into the fire. The best thing you can do when someone tries to shame you publicly is to remain calm. Don't respond with fire. Don't fight in front of an audience that's only there for drama. Your silence will confuse them. Your peace will disturb them. And your dignity will defeat them. You don't need to lower yourself to be heard. You don't need to shout to prove you're right. Sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. Also remember, Allah is never blind to injustice. Every time you stay patient in front of public shame, Allah is raising your rank. He's preparing something better for you. He's writing your strength into your destiny. You are not alone. You are not unseen. You are deeply loved by the one who created you, and he knows exactly what you're going through. The pain of being shamed is real. It can stay with you for days, months, sometimes even years. But don't carry that pain alone. Tell it to Allah. Cry to Him in your sujood. Let your tears wash away the wounds others caused. And as you rise from prayer, feel your back straighten again. Feel your self-respect return. Because the one who bows only to Allah can never be brought down by the words of people. And one day, the same people who tried to humiliate you in public will watch you rise, quietly, gracefully, with Allah by your side. And they will realize that what they tried to destroy only became stronger. You don't have to seek revenge. You don't have to wish for their failure. Just keep being you, sincere, kind, patient, and real. That is your power, and no one can shame the one whom Allah honors. 3. They try to become the victim. When a narcissist loses control over you, they don't just stop and accept it. They take a different route, a darker one. They flip the entire story. Suddenly, the person who caused pain acts like the one who was hurt. The one who insulted you now cries about being mistreated. They pretend they were the victim all along. And you? They make you look like the villain. It's a shocking experience. You step back, confused, asking yourself, how did this happen? You gave kindness. You were patient. You stayed silent during their harsh words. And yet, now they are acting like you were the one who hurt them. This is not a misunderstanding. This is a tactic, a trick to control the story. When they can't control your actions anymore, they try to control the way people see you. They want others to believe that you were unfair, cruel, or selfish, all so they can remain innocent in the eyes of others. This behavior is deeply manipulative. They cry when no one hurt them. They act broken after breaking you. They talk about their pain loudly while you keep your wounds private, and the world starts to believe them. Why? Because they know how to act. They know how to twist facts. They know how to speak in a way that makes them look soft and you look cold. But you must remember one thing. Allah knows the truth. Even if the whole world believes them, Allah knows what really happened. Even if they change the story, the one who writes every story has already written yours. You don't have to convince the world. You only have to stay sincere with Allah. Narcissists play this game of victimhood because they know it works. People tend to support the one who cries louder, not the one who suffers silently. But do not be discouraged. Stay firm. Be patient. Don't fall into their trap. Don't argue or shout to prove they are lying. Because when you lower yourself to fight in their style, you lose your peace. Your strength lies in your silence, your patience, and your trust in Allah. Let people say what they want. Let them paint you in the worst light. The truth will come out. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it always comes out. And when it does, those who were fooled will see clearly. They will realize who was honest and who was just playing a role. You don't have to be bitter. You don't need revenge. You don't have to expose them. Your peace is more valuable than proving a liar wrong. Allah will bring out the truth in His perfect time, and His justice is more complete than anything this world offers. It's painful, yes, especially when someone you helped, supported, and prayed for turns around and pretends to be the one who suffered. But take that pain and turn it into a dua. Take that heartbreak and turn it into strength. Let it bring you closer to Allah. Let it remind you that your worth is not based on what people say, but on what Allah knows. When they act like the victim, do not follow their steps. Keep your character clean. Speak only what is true. And trust that Allah will raise you while they sink in their lies. Because in the end, false tears dry up, fake stories fall apart, and real hearts rise above. Let them play the victim. Let them try to make others believe in their innocence. You stay firm in your truth. You walk with your head high, not out of pride, but out of peace. Peace that comes from knowing that Allah is on your side. One day, the same people who believe their lies will see your patience, and they will understand. They will say, "He was the real victim. She was the one who stayed quiet while being blamed." And that moment will be sweeter than anything you could have forced. 4. They try to get others to hate you. One of the most painful experiences in life is not just being hurt by someone, but watching them turn others against you. When a narcissist can no longer control you, they feel like they are losing power. And because they can't handle that loss, they begin a quiet war. A war not with weapons, but with words. Their mission becomes very clear. If they can't have you under their control, they'll try to make sure no one else respects you either. That's when they start turning others against you. This tactic is dangerous because it affects your relationships, your peace, and sometimes your reputation. A narcissist will go behind your back and whisper into the ears of your friends, your family, even your community. They plant seeds of doubt. They tell half-truths. They twist your words and use your past against you. And they do it in a way that seems so convincing, so innocent, that people start to believe them. You'll notice people acting different around you. Some stop talking to you. Others avoid eye contact. Some may even confront you based on lies they heard. And all the while, the narcissist sits back quietly, enjoying the drama they caused. They feel powerful again, not because they got you back, but because they made others walk away from you. But here's the truth. No one can ruin what Allah has blessed. They can try, but they will fail in the end. Because Allah is not blind. He sees the hearts. He knows who is sincere and who is fake. He knows who speaks truth and who spreads lies. And He promises to protect those who are wronged. If someone is trying to make others hate you, stay calm. Don't run around trying to explain yourself to everyone. Don't waste your time trying to fix every misunderstanding. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's unfair. But your peace is more valuable than the opinions of people who never came to you directly. Let your character speak for you. Let your kindness, your patience, your truth speak louder than their lies. In time, people will see. The same people who turned away will remember your sincerity. And when the mask of the narcissist finally falls, because it always does, people will come back to you, some with apologies, some with regret, and others with silence. You may lose people, but you won't lose Allah. You may lose friends, but you won't lose your self-respect. You may walk alone for a while, but that walk will lead you to stronger, more honest people. People who judge you by your heart, not by someone else's bitterness. It's important not to become like them. Don't fight hate with hate. Don't spread rumors in return. Don't try to destroy their image like they tried to destroy yours. That's not who you are. You are better. You are stronger. And your silence holds more dignity than their loudest lie. Make dua. Ask Allah to expose the truth. Ask Him to purify your name. Ask Him to guide those who turned against you. Because even if people walk away from you because of lies, they may still return because of your good character and sincere heart. Let them try. Let them talk. Let them twist your story. At the end of the day, truth always wins. Not because you shouted it, but because Allah honored it. Your value doesn't drop just because someone couldn't see it. Keep walking with faith. Keep praying with trust. And keep showing up with a heart full of light, even when others try to surround you with darkness. 5. They become unusually kind or fake humble. One of the most confusing things a narcissist can do is suddenly act kind. Not the genuine, warm, and honest kindness you know from good people, but a strange, exaggerated kindness that feels unnatural. When they realize they no longer have control over you, that their anger, their threats, and their silence no longer affect you, they often switch their tactics. And this time, they don't use harsh words. They use compliments, soft tones, fake apologies, and gifts. It looks like kindness, but it's not coming from a place of love. It's a trick. It's bait. They want you to lower your guard again. This sudden kindness is not because they have changed. It's not because they feel regret. It's because they know you're slipping away. You've become too strong for their control, too peaceful for their chaos, and too confident for their manipulations. So now they wear a mask of humility. They might say things like, "I've been thinking about my mistakes," or "I've changed," or "You were always right." But deep inside, they haven't accepted anything. They haven't grown. They just want to pull you back into their game. This behavior is extremely dangerous because it gives you false hope. For a moment, you might think, maybe they've really changed. You might feel guilty for walking away or feel unsure about your decision. But this is exactly what they want: confusion. A real change comes with consistency, humility before Allah, and sincere actions, not sudden sweetness when they feel they're losing you. Narcissists are masters of pretending. They know how to speak softly while planning something entirely different in their hearts. Their fake humility can fool many people, especially those with pure hearts who always want to believe in second chances. But remember, a real apology is quiet, respectful, and backed by new behavior. A fake apology is loud, showy, and designed to be seen by others. When you notice this strange shift, from harshness to excessive kindness, stay aware. Don't fall for it immediately. Observe their actions. Watch their behavior over time. Has their tone changed only when they want something from you? Are they only nice when they feel you slipping away? Are they speaking kind words but still acting with pride, blame, or manipulation behind the scenes? If so, stay calm and firm. You don't need to be rude. You don't need to argue. Just don't lower your boundaries. Don't give them access to your peace again without seeing real change that comes from the heart. Islam teaches us to forgive, yes, but it also teaches us to be wise. There is nothing wrong with walking away from fake humility. You are not being hard-hearted. You are protecting your soul. Sometimes saying no to someone's false kindness is an act of worship because you are guarding the heart Allah gave you. And remember this: real kindness doesn't come and go. It doesn't increase when it wants something and disappear when it fails. Real kindness is rooted in taqwa. in God consciousness. If someone's kindness disappears the moment they don't get their way, then it was never kindness to begin with. It was control wearing a disguise. So when a narcissist becomes unusually kind, don't panic. Don't be fooled. Just be aware. Know that your strength has shaken their pride. Know that your peace has become powerful. And know that Allah is with those who are sincere and wise. You don't have to hate them. You don't even have to expose them. Just remain firm in your growth. Keep healing, keep praying, and let Allah deal with what is hidden behind their smile. When a narcissist can no longer control you, they will try everything to disturb your peace. But remember, they can only succeed if you allow them back into your heart. Through the light of the Quran and the wisdom of Islam, you now understand their patterns, and more importantly, you know how to rise above them with dignity and faith. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Xplorers, your space for healing, reflection, and growth.